Hello dears and welcome back. In last couple of videos we have learned how to overload the operators. So we have done the unary and binary operator overloading. So this video lecture we are going to cover how to overload extraction and insertion operator. So I am having a sample code over here in which I have overloaded this plus operator. Uh, let's have a look at this code. So this is a class with the name A and having one data member A, and this is the function I have wrote so that I can perform a plus operator on the objects. I think we are already familiar with this. There would be one argument. I have used this, uh, class member to implement the plus operator overloading. And these are the simple functions for the input and show. And here I declared just a couple of objects, three objects ABC, and I initialize these two. And here this is just a possible because of our this concept, operator overloading concept, and then C dot show. Okay, so let's try to run this program. Let's give a value 3, 6, 9. So it's working fine. So that was about the binary operator overloading. So in that example, we also learned that you can call this operator overloading. That would be similar to C equals to operator. It would be rather A dot operator, and then here I am passing a BO. So that is equivalent to that. Okay, so now here I am going to overload the insertion operator. So instead of using this show, I am going to use the operator so that I will directly apply that insertion operator to output the value. Okay, so here let's try that methods means data member method to implement this overloading. So the syntax would be OS stream output stream. So as we are using IO stream for the input and output, so here output stream, that is related to the standard output, that is your screen. Okay, so here operator is a keyword, and this is the insertion operator. So here let's try to pass the object. So here should be A obj. Okay, so now here I'm going to create O stream. Let's take it OS. Fine, OS. This one with the A. That will be obj dot A. Okay. So if I'm going to try with this mechanism, so what will happen if I'm going to compare with this code? So it would be like passing this operator. Here I'm going to pass something, but here is the thing that doesn't make any sense. So like if I'm going to write OS obj dot A, this is going to return me something that is output file stream. That is a mandatory thing, fine. Okay, so here the return OS, fine. So now if I'm going to implement this, instead of this C dot show, I'm going to delete this. So instead of this, if I'm going to write C out C. Okay, let's try to execute this code and let's see that is it working or not. Let's compile it first. So we are having some couple of errors. Fine. So the thing is that you can't do the overloading of this insertion and extraction operator by simple using a method. By simple using a method means data member. So when you're going to overload this extraction or insertion operator, that should be implemented as a friend function. As a friend function. Okay. So let's cut over this code, and I'm going to paste it outside, and let's copy the definition and make it as a friend of this class, friend. Okay, so this will be the friend of this class. Okay, so here as it's a friend, I need to pass one more argument. So the first argument should be the offstream one. So as output stream OS comma A to B J. That would be our definition. So we need to write this. That is local. Your formal parameter is local to that. Okay, so let's try to run this. Okay, again we are having an error. Say that offstream this one A must take exactly 2 arguments. Okay, so here we have to pass 2 arguments in a function prototype. So here I should pass the both of the parameters so that the function definition and declaration should match. IOS space again, space %. Something happened with this code. File stream operator. Was so which is the first parameter. So thing is that whenever we are having existing value, fine, and that is modified. In that particular case, we are using a return by reference, but here we are using a return by value. So the first thing I'm going to do over here is ampersand. So here should be the reference of this, and similarly here should be the reference. Okay, so now let's run our program. Okay, the ambiguous declaration of this one, standard A, old declaration of this one, A is a private. Forgot to modify the function, friend function definition. Okay. First value is 3, 6. Okay, so it's working. So let's have a couple of things. Look. Here, the first thing when you are overloading an insertion or extraction operator, so that should be a friend function, not a normal function. So the reason is that with the normal that plus operator, what we have done first. So you are calling that operator with a object. A is the object dot something. But here I don't have any another object to call it with. Right? So here should be nothing. So that's why it is mandate to use the friend function to overload insertion as well as extraction operator as a friend function. And the second thing we have learned that we are going to use a reference of these parameters. Right? Return by reference, and this parameter also passes as a reference. So similarly, you can overload that extraction operator also. Okay, thanks for watching, and in next video lecture we are going to cover the inheritance topic. Keep tuned and subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you will get update videos. Thanks for watching.